Good day, Mom. My name is Elsie Albindaño from BSED Science 1. And for today's video, I will discuss about one of the research study about child and adolescence development. And the title of the study that I discuss is about development and adolescence brain implications for executive functions and social cognition. And the name of the researchers or the author of this study are Sarah Jane Blakemore and Soparna Chaudhary from the Institute of Cognitive Neuroscience, Department of Psychology, University College of London. And year published then is February 22, 2006. And according to the author, the data gathering procedure seems to be a qualitative shift in the nature of thinking such that adults are more self-aware and self-reflective than pre-adolescent children. This research test was given to a large group of children, aged 10 to 17 years old, and a group of adults and group of young adults aged 18 to 22 years old. These results revealed that at the age of matching type compared with younger group of the children. Research design use: graphing, tallying, survey, and experiments. Research finding results. The findings that changes in brain structures continue into adolescence and early adulthood challenge accepted views and has given rise at the recent state of investigations into the way of cognition might change as consequence. This paper focuses on this research and development cognitive neuroscience by the richer account of changes in adolescence learning and strategic and social behavior requires a multidisciplinary approach that recognizes the complex interactions between genetics, brain structures, sociology, and chemistry, and the environment. And the conclusion of this study is the study about the development of executive functions and social cognition beyond childhood is a new but rapidly evolving field with applications for medical diagnosis, education, and social policies. That's all. Thank you.
I am Amor Dampela Realista from BSED Science 1. The second video is I will discuss the second research that we made. So the title of the study is Do Neighborhood Influence Child and Adolescence Development? The name of the authors or the researchers of the study are J. Ann Brooks Gann, Greg G. Duncan, Pamela Cato Klebanox, and Naomi Celan. Year published done in the study is on September 1993, and the data gathering procedure is the effects of the neighborhood characteristics on the development of children and adolescents. The research design used in the researchers are census, experiment, tallying, and the survey. The finding results of the research is the low income of a family, at least 40% of the neighborhood people who were not elderly poor, and no more than 10% of its families and had income above $30,000. The IQ and behavior problems at 36 months and age, out of wedlock, births, and dropping out of high schools. Economic resources, parental characteristics, parenting behaviors, and schools environment, peer groups, and economic opportunity. The conclusion of the research is the neighborhood effects uncovered a number of them. Not unexpectedly, we found that children growing up in affluent neighborhoods appear to do better than children in low-income neighborhoods, and effects that persist even when family-level differences are controlled. A major refinement in our empirical work is the distinction between the effects of the presence of low-income families and the absence of affluent families. Both of our data sets provide considerable evidence of the latter and the best inconsistent evidence of the former. The third or last research study is research that examined Psychological processes in maltreated adolescents, processes that might indicate the mechanism underlying maladaptive development. The name of the researchers or the author is Penelope R. Trioquet. The date published is on March 21, 2020. The data gathering procedure is child abuse adolescents are affected both by maltreated which occurred during childhood with lingering effects and begin in adolescence. The research designs that the researcher used is this article focuses on three especially critical themes of this recent research. The finding and results. Uncertain attachment hinders the child's normal development processes, which may then result in the child during difficulties in communication with peers during adolescence. Last, the conclusion. Emotional abuse as a predictor of early maladaptive schemas in adolescents' contribution to the development of this depressive and social anxiety symptoms.